Hi guys, welcome to Girl-ify, the show where I take a random concept and make a girl out of it. At least today I was able to get the sketching process recorded, although I missed recording the line art process, as you will see later. So right now I'm just getting the shapes of the body, the head, where her arms are gonna go, things like that. The hat on her head, because big accessory like that is important to place. I'm just sort of refining where everything's laying and sketching out her clothes. So this one is going to have swimsuits because, I don't know, the theme was beer, and the beer that one was Corona, and so a nice beachy swimsuit theme seemed to work, especially with all those Corona ads at the beach. Any of you guys remember those? Sketching out her eyes. I tried to give her some almond-shaped eyes. I'm not sure if they came across that way. I think they just look like the eyes I always draw. Nice long wavy hair. And then, yes, as you can see, it jumps to the line art because I forgot to record the line art because I'm an idiot. So we're going into coloring instead. And I'm just doing my sort of outline process with the coloring, and just going to fill it in with the bucket tool when I get done doing the outline. So I wanted her, I made her a Latina because Corona is a Mexican beer, so she of course has to be Mexican. Hopefully that came across well. I still need more practice in drawing people of different ethnicities. Hopefully this whole Girl-ify project will give me a chance to do that. And of course I forgot to do that part. And then I decide that her skin looks too pinky orange, so I go with a slightly different tone. And I gave her some tan lines because I think tan lines are cute. And then, so I originally did her swimsuit in black, and then I changed it over to navy later, because I don't know why, for some reason I thought the Corona, what the Corona's colors was black and yellow instead of blue and yellow. I'm giving her a nice sort of a light colored beach cover up. So any of you guys actually like Corona? Because I don't. I prefer, say, if I'm going for like a lighter tasting beer, I go with like or what I drink for like beachy beers is actually Heineken, which is funny because I can't remember if it's from Denmark or from the Netherlands. Where is Amsterdam? I don't remember where Amsterdam is. My dumb American is showing. And then I did a sort of nice little triangle pattern in that sort of golden yellow that Corona has for her beach wrap. I thought that would be like a sort of nice little accent. And also some on the sleeve, so again, more color variation. And then doing her eyes, I give her brown eyes because brown eyes are pretty. And I did little lime slices for earrings for the lime slices that you're supposed to drink with the Corona to make it palatable. So when I do black hair or black clothing or black anything, my base color is never actually black, because once you go, like, you can't do shading or anything with it. You can only lighten it. So I just start with a really dark brown or a really dark purple, dark blue, things like that. In this case I did a dark brown because I felt like it would go well with the color palette for her. Although I think a dark blue also would have gone well, but I think that would have looked too much like her swimsuit. But you'll see later when shading it, having not straight up black helps with the shading process. And then doing her shoes are very practical for the beach platform sandals, because can't get sand on your feet if your feet are too high off the ground. But hey, we're not here for practicality. We're here for cute clothes, cute girls in cute clothes. That is what this show is about. And some green to her bracelet and some gold. I decided to make the flowers white with golden tips because I wasn't sure what else to do. I was originally going to make them pink, but then I'm like, wait, no, that would just be random in the whole like Corona color palette. There's, as far as I know, there's no pink in Corona except for like I saw an ad for these fruit mixers, or not fruit mixers, like, you know, malt drinks. And adding blush to her to, you know, make her more lively. And then, yeah, adding sort of like a texture to the hat. I don't know if it makes it work or not, but it's there. I wanted to give her a nude lipstick because that would be a nice beach makeup look. And I decided to give her makeup because why not? I like makeup, why not draw makeup? And let's see. I'm doing some gradients in some places and then some shading. And this is why we don't use straight up black in her hair, because you can see that there's actually some shadows in her hair now. But yeah, these are I did the more gradient shadows on her, and this part is more of the like harsher shadows, the shadows that are under where light isn't really going to catch too much. For this I did a multiply layer in like sort of an orangey color. I wanted the shadows to be sort of in a orange to purple tone range. So there's orange, pinks, reds, purples. And then I did I think I did it at a 70% opacity because otherwise it's too harsh, it's too bright. And this, I feel like they came out nice, especially when I add more gradients into the shadows, which I will. Under the feet, the eyes, and then I add some more shadows on her eyes to, you know, give them more dimension, and highlights. Nice pretty pink highlights. And again, I went like sort of a pink, orange, purple kind of range for the highlights. I have trouble figuring out how to do highlights for her hair, so I just did dots and then smudged them because, I don't know, life stinks. And then this part I did, so I wanted to incorporate a crown design because of Corona's crown, although I didn't use the same crown because I didn't want to have to deal with copyright problems. She's inspired by Corona, she's not actually Corona. I decided to go with a sort of repeating pattern so you can at least see some of the crown. And then there she is, Miss Corona. Later.